Today's horoscope, Libra June 10, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's energies are complicated, although there's a lesson in them, and they might point to the need to handle lingering problems and negative expectations. You might also be going over a conversation or interaction, seeking a clue or answer that is not quite within your reach. Work on identifying when it's best to let go and move on, and do it for your peace of mind. Try to let go of overanalyzing things or dwelling on things you can't control, particularly people and relationships, so that you can free yourself up for more positive, empowering energy coming into your life. You may not feel you're getting anywhere despite a lot of effort, but correcting errors and fixing problems can help you in the long run. New revelations now can be annoying but lead to helpful improvements. It makes sense to go gently with others and yours. Elf. Accepting that there are obstacles to understanding one another today can help. As the day advances, communications seem to open up, and you can arrive at a new take on a situation that's freeing. Improvement and moving on are in focus. A disagreement could be coming your way today, unfortunately. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, continues his tour of the skies, he will be cast beneath the shadows of icy Saturn across the sky from you in your soul. AR House of Partnerships. This means that your most significant relationship will be tested because you are not seeing eye to eye. In fact, you may feel like your lover is being more critical, judgmental, and demanding of you. Do your best to always lead with compassion, love, and kindness. You might take offense more quickly than usual, but you'll also be seized by deep thoughts that will provide meaningful insights into your current situation. You may need time out to process it all. You should notice that things bear little resistance today. Not that you mind intensity, but it's very important that you drink a lot of water in order to temper the emotional expansion of the day's energy. On an imperceptible energetic level, you are being tested, and it's critical that you stay present. Drinking water will help you keep your emotional self lubricated. Trust me. You may discover that any discontentment you feel in a relationship becomes painfully obvious as something you have to deal with. You are armed with the confidence and strength to handle this. As much as you dislike confrontation, you can take the bull by the horns and speak your mind. Try to find ways to improve the situation, but keep in mind that you are able to let go if this is what needs to happen. Now more than ever, having the right guardrails in place when it comes to your work and life balance couldn't be more important. As Mercury leaves your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery, he ends a Hort 14-day visit that has helped you take a smart and practical approach to turning your bucket list into a game plan, a day before Jupiter's nearly 13-month journey is due to come to an end tomorrow. At the same time that Mercury's return to your career sector is a chance to get your head in the game ahead of Jupiter's return and the powering up of this professional year, the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence will remain supported. As a friendly aspect between Mars and the dwarf planet Eris peaks, this is not only making this a powerful day for friendship and relationship building, but for proactively taking advantage of this. When Venus left your relationship sector 4 days ago, the planet of love left you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships, while as the warrior prince and princess of the cosmos, Mars and Eris are helping you fight to make this a reality. Daily Planetary Overview. As the sun rises today, you may find yourself facing some mental or emotional friction. Early morning conversations, especially those around responsibilities, expectations, or boundaries, might feel tense or even slightly confrontational, thanks to Mercury in Cancer squaring off with Saturn in Aries. You could sense a push-pull dynamic between your emotional needs and your external obligations. Maybe you're trying to express how you're feeling, but it comes out wrong. Or perhaps someone places pressure on you to do more, give more, or commit when you're already running on empty. If the day begins with a bit of heaviness or misunderstanding, try not to let it define the rest of your experience. Instead, take a breath. These early hours are revealing where your boundaries need reinforcing, not where your joy ends. Sometimes, the most empowering thing you can say is, "This is where I stand," even if your voice shakes a little. As the day progresses, a beautiful energetic shift begins to unfold. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, growth, and abundance, enters Cancer, a sign where it is exalted, which means it functions at its very best. This is not just good news, it's a cosmic gift. You may feel a subtle shift in your energy, as though the weight you carried earlier in the day begins to lift. Suddenly, things start to feel more possible. Your heart feels fuller. And there's a gentle reminder from the universe, you are supported. You are guided. And something good is coming. This transit opens the door to greater emotional fulfillment, spiritual growth, and increased opportunities. It enhances your ability to nurture others while also receiving nurturing in return. For many, this will feel like a turning point, a moment when clarity replaces confusion and hope begins to outweigh stress. Think of someone who always seems to show up just when you need them. That's the kind of energy Jupiter in Cancer brings: warm, supportive, and generous. And today, you may find that you're not just receiving that energy, you're embodying it. Others notice your calm leadership, your strength, your groundedness. They come to you not just for answers, but for comfort. And you have so much to offer. Lean into this. Use this supportive moment to lift someone up, even in a small way. That same compassion you give will circle back to you when you least expect it and most need it. But remember, while it's beautiful to be a pillar of support for others, don't forget why. Our own foundation. Stay focused on your goals. There may be distractions, especially from people who don't have your best interests at heart. Some may act out of jealousy, resentment, or simply misunderstanding. Don't let them knock you off your path. Instead, practice discernment and compassion. Not everyone needs a reaction. Sometimes, silence is your power. This evening is an ideal time to slow down and check in with yourself. If the energy of the day felt like a roller coaster, create space. Unwind. Whether that means taking a long walk, cooking your favorite meal, or journaling in a quiet corner, give yourself permission to relax and recalibrate. Your nervous system will thank you. If you've been holding back on putting your plans into action, this is your green light. The universe is nudging you forward. You have support available in more places than you realize, from helpful advice to unexpected allies. But keep your ears open, constructive feedback may come your way, and though it might feel uncomfortable at first, it could be exactly what you need to level up. Stay open, stay curious. And if your career has been on your mind, especially if you've been considering a new opportunity, this is a wonderful time to act. Don't wait for everything to feel perfect. Sometimes momentum comes after you take the first step. Dust off that resume, start the conversation, or say yes to that meeting you've been putting off. Even though finance might not be your favorite topic, tend to your money matters now will bring clarity and peace of mind. It's time to finish those lingering tasks, pay the bills, organize the paperwork, assess your budget. Doing so gives you a clearer picture of where you stand and allows you to move forward with confidence. So, here's a thought to carry with you: where in your life could you benefit from embracing change with more softness and more trust? The universe isn't just asking you to work hard, it's reminding you that you're allowed to grow. Receive, and rest. If any of this resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you noticed a shift in your own energy today? Are you stepping into a new chapter, or finding peace with where you are? Share your experience in the comments. You never know who might feel seen through your story. Remember, every day holds a new beginning. And today? Today might just be the start of something beautifully aligned.